We're trained for the first time today, which was good to get some of the sort of plane journey out of our legs and give probably people a first sort of feel of what playing at the altitude is and everything else. So been fantastic. Hospitality's been fantastic. The site's right next to Loftus, and great preparation for us to get ready to play. We just talked about adapting our game certainly early on. As I think some of the guys spoken to the Scarlets guys, looked at the model that they tried to put in and go, we can't come and impose an almost Northern Hemisphere game on this situation, so we've got to look at the bits that we want to bring with us, the bits that we have to change, and we spent today trying to piece those together. It will be slightly different as a game plan than what we would use at home, but we feel it's an area we've got to sort of be smarter at than rather than come into Southern Hemisphere altitude situation and think that we can impose a game on it. I think it's going to be very difficult. The quality of the opposition and the conditions are going to be very new to us. I think we can't hide from our last performance was a very difficult performance. So we've talked a lot about what it is that we're going to simplify, what it is that we're going to try and prioritise within our game, knowing that we're going to be under pressure for the next few weeks. It's not unusual for us to be under pressure. I think it was unusual for us to play in a way that we did against Munster, and it was probably a result of the amount of pressure that we've been under for a long time. And I don't think it's an easy question to answer. But what we've done is use that as a catalyst to simplify it within the playing group. So as we integrate people back, we're on simple messages that we can talk about easier from week to week. It's nice to come back with a team. It do lull you into a bit of false sense of security because we know what's coming on Saturday, but at the same time it is a great experience. No, I think our challenge is over probably the next 3 weeks is to integrate our players back from being away with Wales. We certainly have a couple that haven't had a huge amount of game time over the last 8 or 9 weeks with us, and they'll integrate slightly earlier. And then we've got a number of others probably joining us next week, and hopefully get them playing with a target of using Gloucester, of getting us back to being selected from full squad, and how we do that over the next 2 or 3 weeks and combine some opportunities is the priority.